Good morning here from the good old Buckeye State, where we are rejoicing because the shit again news just keeps falling and falling and falling and falling every single day. I'm not going to talk about football, but I just want to say it's a happy day in the Buckeye State. And every day seems to be giving us a little bit more of the treats that is the shit again team up north. Happy about that, although I think they're about to start playing after this stream. And they're probably going to crush Maryland, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, it's going to be, I think, a good day anyway. And this is officially Thanksgiving week here in the United States for all you Canadians. And we might have, possibly might have some people from other regions of the world that are joining us today. I don't know. If you guys have not checked the schedule has been completely updated all through the sets that have been submitted so far, which takes us kind of like in the middle of December, which I think is pretty good. We have a new set from a new subscriber named Chris coming up, and the only day that he can do it is on a Sunday. And you know we have not been doing Sunday streams lately because it's like my one day of the weekend to kind of sleep in and not have to, even though this is not like early, it's making me wake up because I'd probably still be in bed. So I'm going to do it on a Sunday. So if you look at the schedule, no, it is not a misprint or mistype. For his set is actually going to be on a Sunday. That will be an exception. And on top of that, I have added a band that has asked us to kind of like the other bands that just randomly pop into my email box and say, hey, we're an up-and-coming band or we're a new band. Would you please feature us on your channel? And I'm like, my channel's not very big, but yes, if that's what you would like me to do, I would do it. But I always put in the caveat when I send them the email back. Number one, I don't know when I'm going to put you in, and when I do, I will let you know. It's just I'm not going to like rearrange my schedule for them, but I will, if there's like an instance where I can put you in, then I'll let you know. And it just so happens that a hodgepodge from some of you will be coming up, so I was like, oh, there is a slot where I could fit this band in on a one-time course thing. So I put them in there, and then I wrote them an email and said, hey, this is going to be your slot. And just so you know, this channel is not a channel where we're going to tell you lies. If I don't like your music, I'm going to tell you I don't like your music. And I said the chat is like that too. I said, we're not going to be douchebags about it, but we will tell you if we don't like it. And then I said, but we may like it. Regardless of whether we like it or we don't like it, has no reflection upon whether your music is good or if your band is good. This is just this channel's preference and thoughts. So if you are not looking for that and you want to, take back that you want this to be on the channel, you can do that. Just let me know. And they wrote back and said, no, we're okay with those terms. I said, perfect. So they will be a featured band. I've never heard of them. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of them. But they said they're prog rock, so I don't know what that means. And it'll be interesting to kind of have them on the channel in the middle of all the hodgepodge songs that you guys have chosen. Which, by the way, Prog Per Lungman, you have not sent in your winner's set song. Get that shit in. Who else has not? There was one other person. Yeah, so Prog Per and Atharva, you guys got to get your freaking songs in that you have won from the older new set number 7, which also means the older new set. Uh-oh, what just happened? Where did did I accidentally click off? I think I accidentally clicked off the live stream. Hold on a second, let's see if we can get it back. That didn't need to happen. Go live. Okay, I couldn't see it, so I think I accidentally clicked off the thing when I meant to click on the email to find out who has also lost. Who has not done Atharva? So it's Atharva and Prog Per. You guys have to get your songs in. And remember, it's not just any song that you want. It's got to be, you have to follow whatever Colin said. I think, what was the, Colin, tell us in the chat what the rules were again real quick. I think it was like something speedy, something metally, or something like that. I can't remember. It had to be something fast with energy. So, Atharva and Progper, you got to make sure that you turn that shit in. All right? Okay, so I have talked for a good 8 minutes, which is actually shorter than I normally talk, so get over it. All right, let's get into this set. As a reminder, this is a dual set. These two won almost a full set that they won from the older new set number 7 that Colin has been turning in. And then since 2 of them had won, he just decided to split it and give them 3 songs each. So we have 6 songs today that we have to get through that these two have picked. First person up on the docket is, let me see. It is Sasha. Sasha is first up, so let's get through Sasha's 3 songs, and then after that, Mr. Ryan McGill will be following up with his 3 songs. So let's see what they are. And I think Sasha and Ryan are a little bit different from each other. They do have some similar overlaps, but I'm guessing that the 3 songs that Sasha chooses are going to be quite different than the 3 songs that Ryan chooses. That would be my guess. But we will find out what they have chosen, because there can be surprises on this channel from time to time. The last thing is if one of you could, we might have a couple new people that said they might be joining today, like I said, from different places across the world. If you could put in the, actually I'm going to do it right now. No, that's not the right one. If you guys could put the link into the chat for the Discord, and if you could put the link into the chat for the Excel doc that has all the songs that we've done in the past, as well as the songs that we are doing in the future with the schedule. That way, for those new people who come, including Chris, they can check that to make sure they don't turn in any other songs, or they can see what we've done and they can go find that video. Oh, you can't put links in the chat? Well, that's lame. All right, so let's figure this out. Let's get into this. First up is Sasha. Man, Sasha, you kind of wrote a little bit. Here we go. You once mentioned that you never listened to Manowar. That's correct. I think it's time to change that. I was a bit shocked, but then I remembered that Manowar is not as big in the US as they are in Europe, especially Germany, even though they are an American band, which, by the way, everyone should know here that Sasha is a German bloke. It's the band that made me love metal. So who else in the chat has heard of Manowar? Because I have not. They call themselves True Metal and Kings of Metal. Man, that's pretty arrogant, to say the least. But, you know, that's Germans. Germans are very direct and just say what the fuck is on their mind. So, they are True Metal, and they're the Kings of Metal. That's a lofty self-analysis. They often use war as a theme. Then that better mean that the music is balls to the wall, kind of like when Symphony X does that. Sometimes it's a metaphor for overcoming struggles. Got it. Some people take all that too seriously, though there are sometimes some obvious humorous elements. It is very cheesy, though. Oh, no. You know I don't like the cheese. Is the cheese like the singing, or is the cheese just like the music itself? Is this speed metal? In 1984, they got in the Guinness Book of World Records for the loudest performance. How do you fucking even measure that? Are you serious? It just had somebody... Dude, there was a Guinness Book of World Records for everything. How long did I scratch my nose? Let's just sit here and do this for like 6 days straight, and then I can get in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's freaking dumb. It's like, can we like not get a participation medal for everybody? Come on, you at least do something worthy. We're the loudest. Let's get in the Guinness Book of World Records. They were an inspiration for many power metal bands, but musically and lyrically due to their epic elements. I think they are an underrated band because many people don't like their gimmick. Joey DeMaio, I think is how you say it, plays some interesting bass lines, and Eric Adams is a top-tier vocalist. Well, we'll find out about that, because he may be good technically, but if he sounds like shit, he's not a top-tier vocalist. The first song is Blood of the Kings. The lyrics are typical Manowar lyrics about themselves and their fans. They mention every album they released before this one, which was released in 1988, in the first stanza. and some songs in the third stanza. Please don't stop the song too early. There is a 5-second long pause before the outro. I'll try to remember that. All right, let's get into this shit. This is Blood of the Kings. Let the cheese begin. Oh, not that loud. Oh my god. Oh god. Come on, Sasha. Is there like a way to vote something negative? Have we come up with that yet? It's not very loud at all. Okay, that was pretty cool. Okay, we're in straight time. I'm gonna say this right now. This might be the worst recording I've ever heard in a fucking song. It's like really echoey in the background. I can't hear shit. And I've got it at like higher than my microphone. Did they record this in their fucking basement? I feel like the singer reminds me of the guy from, I can't remember his name, but he did a side project, Overkill, with Mike Portnoy. And I think his name's Billy, is that what the name is? But he looks like an absolute drunken addict. This is not only not the best MP3 quality, this is the worst I think we've had on the channel. I have it jacked up all the way to the highest it can go, and I still can barely hear it. Alright, Ivanator, see you later. Have a good Saturday work. I'll be honest, when he started with that, I was like, no. But it's gotten better since. And I like that it's not like Alright, here we go with the guitar solo. Colin. Ooh, a little bit of hammering. Oh, that was a cool run. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Chunky chunk. Best part of the song so far right now is this guitar solo. Sasha, if you can't hear how shitty this is, you got ear problems. Holy war! Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah. Coffee, everyone. Can you see it? Ice latte. I'll tell you, the guitar solo was pretty sick, in my opinion. I thought he was very tasty in his choice, even though it's metal. Blood on your hands! Wow! Reminds me of a Homestar Runner. Every time I hear this, it makes Homestar Runner Trogdor even that much more enjoying and hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna wait for 5 seconds because you said on the outro there's a pause. Ooh, we're gonna do this. Ooh. Bam. Epic ending. Ooh, I like those epic chords. Great outro. Sounds like my high school band, like the garage band I was in when I was in high school. They actually recorded this on an album. This is like a live show ending. Talk about dramatic. It's like, yeah, this isn't a live concert. You guys actually recorded this for an album. We're still going on the first fucking song? How long is this? Sasha, is this like a 20-minute song, bro? Okay. He did say, again, there's a 5-second pause, so just wait a minute. Oh, it's over. Well, where was that 5-second pause? Okay, so I will say, obviously, that is not my style of music that I would probably listen to. I do appreciate From Afar. Kind of like that ugly girl from afar. That she turns, like, her body is, like, really nice, and you're like, yeah. And then she turns around, and you're like, whoa. Kind of like that. So, I liked pieces of it, and From Afar, I think the concept of what I think they're trying to pull off is pretty funny and humorous, as Sasha said. I would never listen to it on my own. I found it fitting when Sasha said that they consider themselves the kings of metal, that they had this like wankery ending for like a minute and a half or 2 minutes when it wasn't even a live show. Like in a live show, it makes sense because you're like, you have an audience there that's participating. But just to hear yourself wank off is kind of funny. And I don't know if they did that on purpose or they're trying to be humorous or what. But, you know, I give them credit from afar in that sense. But yeah, this is definitely something I wouldn't put on a playlist and listen to myself. After the first, like, wah! That kind of scared the shit out of me. It was tame for the rest of the song. And 100% guitar solo was kicking ass. I liked the guitar solo. I thought even though it was a metal song, I felt like he was tasty in his choices of notes. And I liked a little bit of hammer-ons and like the legato playing that he was doing. Kind of nice. So give him that. Let's get into number 2, since that was like 10 minutes long. Sasha, are all these like 10 minutes long, bro? Okay, the next one is a bit more progressive and serious. All right, we're getting a little bit serious. Hopefully the freaking MP3 sound is not so compressed that we can't hear it. It's called Guyana. I think that's how you say it. Guyana, which means Cult of the Damned. And about the Johnstown Massacre. I love the bass in the intro, the different changes, and Eric Adams' expressive singing. Right? Okay, this is Guyana, which means Cult of Damned. Cult of the Damned. Here we go. Oh, still sounds like shit. Sasha, you're gonna have to learn to pick some better non-compressed MP3s because it sounds like hell. But it is damned, so. Okay. Bass sounds. Ooh. Are we back into classical times? Nice little tapping. Yeah, this is very classical kind of. Sasha, do you know if he plays with a 6-string? Is it a 4-string, a 5-string?
Thank you for the Kool-Aid, Reverend Jim. We're glad to leave behind the world of sin.
I already like this song loads better than the last one, so. Da, 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 da.
Rotting flesh, a sacrificial mound.
Yeah, me and Ryan actually agree. I'm glad that we have the lyrics here, but you said this is more serious, but it almost sounds non-serious. Live, to do that da, 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 would be hard to pull off to make it really good.
Give us your word for the grand final stand. Guyana, in the cult of the damned.
I've always said this, lower, slower tempo is always better than faster tempo for me. But this is such a change from the last song. Alright, here we go. I'm already going to say 2-1, but we'll see where this song goes. Let me turn it up.
In the cult of the damned, we all with the land. Who pray to look up, we all fear his hand.
Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze.
Hurry back, children, there isn't much time, but we'll meet again on the other side. Be good to the children and old people first. Have them a drink the time.
Okay, wait. Okay. Woo!
Diana, in the cult of the
Back to half, good.
give us your word.
I think they're pretty good with their dun 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 dun. It's pretty tight, which I like.
Diana, in the cult of the damned. Give us your word for the grand final stand.
Getting kind of bored of the song. Okay, till the guitar solo comes in. What's up, Cucumber? Oh. 100%. The only thing I think I like about this band is the guitar player. And his voice here is definitely better than it was in the last song, because he's not going, ah!
Give us your word for the grand final sound. Guyana. It's close up the
Whoa.
Give us your word for the grand final sound.
Sasha, you said these guys are German, right? Because their accents are almost not, or his accent is almost non-existent. He sounds really good.
Bigfoot, loaded a well, pulled under one eye,
Oh, they're American? Well, what were you saying about German? Or maybe they're big in Germany. Maybe that's what you said. Oh, okay. They're popular in Germany. I misread that.
Give us your word for the grand final stand. Guyana, in the course of the down. Give us your word for the grand final stand.
Sounds like tie your mother down. Tie your mother down. Okay, yeah, I thought that song was better than number one for sure, but still, yeah, maybe this is just not my thing. Remember I said my litmus test for me is when I listen to a song, would I be like embarrassed to show it to my friends? And there's even some Dream Theater songs that I was like, I'd be a little embarrassed to show that to them. So, all right. Yeah, I don't really have much other to say than that. That song was kind of like ballady, I guess. Definitely different, and I prefer lower tempoed, chiller songs, Halftime is Life kind of songs, but yeah, Guyana. Okay, this is the last song we have for Mr. German Bloke. He says, for the last song I chose a live video. Oh shit. Because I think that the choir on stage is very epic. Eric Adams was 56 years old, but still had so much power. It's a beautiful song. This is called The Crown and the Ring, Lament of the Kings. The Crown and the Ring, the Lament of the Kings. It's very poetic. All right, here we go, Manowar. Let's finish you off live. Is this gonna get blocked, Sasha? I know he can't control that, but he could at least warn me. Kind of like this intro. Wow.
From a battle I've come, to a battle I ride, blazing up to the
gotta turn this up. These recordings are shit.
Chains of fate hold a fiery stride. I see you again when I die.
It's great to see the fans so into it. Ooh, there is a choir. Okay, so far this is... Is this like a cult? What the hell is this?
Heroes await me. My enemies ride fast, knowing not this ride's the last. Saddle my horse.
Jason, I bet you would be one of the people, for sure, in the crowd going,
Bowstring and steel will prevail.
I will say, cheesy, yes. But I like it better than the other two, I think.
Are you with me? Your true son am I hail thee now as I die. I pledge you my sword, and to no man I kneel.
I feel like this is like
Ours is the
straight out of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. It's funny. Every single one of us agrees on all of this. How is that fucking possible? This might be a first where the whole fucking chat agree. Oh, Colin's gotta ruin it. Fuck you, Colin. Blimey. Oh. Alright, I spoke too soon. It'd be a cold day in hell when we all agree on something. What's up with the hair? Come on, hair. You gotta work out for me here. Yeah, Scott, that definitely would bring about the apocalypse if we all agreed. Yeah, I definitely think 3 for me was better. This is just a better written song. And there we have it. We are halfway done with this set. Mr. Sasha, take a bow for introducing me to Manowar. You helped me understand that I would probably never listen to them by choice. Just not my kind of thing. I get, why people would like them, like I said, from afar. But definitely not my thing. But it looks like they have quite the following. So people who are willing to do hand gestures and signals like Freemasons. So that wraps us up with Sasha. Let's get into Mr. Ryan McGill's set. Uh-oh. Ryan McGill says this. I fucking hate this. Ugh. That's not a good way to start an email, bro. He says, Draconian is somewhat popular here. Let's see how this is going to work out. This is my favorite Draconian song, despite popular opinion. So the band is Draconian, and the song is called A Slumber Did My Spirit Seal. Just the title sounds cheesier than the last fucking song that we listened to. A slumber did my spirit not seal. Come on, people, get better with your damn titles. That was so dumb. Hopefully the song is better than the title. All right, here we go. This is Draconian. Booyah. Hopefully this recording is better than the last three. Yeah, Don, seriously. Hello, we're Draconian. We're so much better than all of you. Okay. Like it already. Little cheesy, but we'll see where it goes. Sasha, where are you going? You got a date? Hopefully you got a date, Sasha. Okay. Yeah, it does sound like Doomy Nightwish. Perfect, Colin. Excuse me, I have to blow my nose. That sneeze got to me. Yeah, this it's not as cheesy as Nightwish, but it does have a Nightwishy connection. But because it's so low tempo, it's got like a nice carry to it. Colin, I'm 100% with you. It's a doomy Nightwish. But that makes it better already because of the lower tempo and lack of, I don't know, pretentiousness so far. Dude, this is totally Nightwish sounding. By the way, does anybody know how she's doing with her cancer? She has cancer now, right? Ooh, cool part here. Okay, this part is definitely less cheese and more grit. Chum, 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 chum. Agreed, Lumen. Especially this part. Yeah, so far we're just kind of going down scale. I will say this ending is definitely, if you're saying it's going to come to an end, it's very good. Bam. 3, 4. Is that it? Wow, short and sweet. I don't know if that would go on a playlist, but it's definitely in contention because, yeah, the beginning was a little too close to Nightwishy Cheese, but it wasn't as much because of the lower tempo and just relaxation of it. And then that ending where it got heavier and just driving made it a lot better for me. So we'll see. I'll listen to it again, and we'll see if that's something that I will put on a playlist or not. To be determined. Let's get into the next one. That was nice and short and sweet. He says, this band is probably one of your all-time or your favorites of all time. Really? Is this like Caligula's Horse? You just don't know it yet. Oh, shit. You lucky son of a bitch. Oh, God. We'll see. I get so much shit for this, but I have said very clearly, I would very, very much like Between the Buried and Me. I would. If it wasn't for the god-awful singing and screaming that he does. That is literally the changing factor. Musically, I think they're fucking awesome. When he sings clean, I think they're fucking awesome. But when he screams, it is the worst fucking thing I've ever heard. So I get so much shit because everyone's like, you should no, he should just stop screaming like that. And if he does, I would like almost everything they do. Instrumentally, they're fucking sick. And when he sings clean, he sounds really good. Just stop the fucking screaming. So I'm guessing this song has fucking screaming. This is called King Redeem, Queen Serene. Ooh. By Between the Buried and Me. Let's see what this is.
I can't hear a thing.
Sounds good.
These waves crash fast.
If it's like this, I would love it.
I can't see.
My guess is it's not. It's gonna be like blah, 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 blah.
These arms grab for
This is great.
wide in space, inside our own small cage. I can't hear a thing. These
Colin.
waves crash faster.
I think a few of the songs we've had are definitely off this album because I remember this cover. Dude, so far, song is my favorite. His clean voice to me is excellent. Okay, I thought he was gonna break into shit. His harsh vocal Scott absolutely sucks. I'm telling you. Isn't the drummer Blake Richardson? Or am I mixing that up? He's fucking sick. Man, these guys write such excellent music, except for this harsh. It's it. Has a the instruments has like a very Haken-y vibe. Like this very Haken-y, except for the singing. I'm literally trying to block out his voice right now and just listen to the instruments. Dude, Blake is so good. And I think his drums are mic'd so well. Yeah, even the guitar line right here is very Haken-y. What's up, Bryce? I just like that guitar. I've never heard a singer ruin a song more than this dude. Exactly, Herman. It started out so beautiful with his clean vocals. Dude has great clean vocals. Why not use them? Ooh. Instrumentally, fantastic. I can't, man. It's fucking horrible. It makes my ears bleed. It's so not talented. I know people are gonna piss off about that. I'm gonna lose some subscribers for that, but it's not. Like this part. Thank you for the break screams. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh, nice transition there. Colin. See, even if he sang like this, it's not screaming, it's like, I can handle that. Bollocks, bollocks, blimey, bollocks. Okay. Again, ending like we started, beautifully. Yeah, for the sake of losing a ton of subscribers more, I'm not going to say anything. I've said enough. There's nothing more to say. Fantastic instrumentation, fantastic talent that gets overshadowed and wasted because of one single fucking aspect. That's all I can say. All right, moving on. Last one of the day is called This Band Has Been Around for Way Too Long for Nobody to Mention It on the Channel. Well, I think that's kind of happened with some other bands too and some other songs. Like, hell, there was like 3 or 4 Symphony X songs that they've been on the channel forever and then people didn't tell me until later and I was like, holy shit, these songs are great. The band is The Human Abstract and the song is called Faust. Faust. Let's get right into it. One thing about Ryan is Ryan just is short and sweet when it comes to what he writes and says. You don't say, I mean, you did, that is pretty concise. This band has been around for way too long for nobody to mention on the channel. Shame on me. Here we go. Whoa. Ow. There we go. Okay. Like it. Okay, I like this. Of course, I don't like the yelling and screaming nonsense, but I like this. Da, 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 da. Like it. Nice riff. Fireman. I do like the riff. It's a little bit different, but it's essentially the same, yes, Frog. I mean, it's different in that I do like more than I do like. Does that make sense? And this song has got more lower versus. That's how I can describe it. But if he would just sing clean like this, it would be excellent. Hence, the reason I like a Manowar song is because the vocals are very, like, fitting for the genre and they're lower in pitch. Like, we're gonna actually fucking kick your ass instead of I'm a little boy screaming, attempting to sound like I'm a badass. Oh my god. Love that fucking arpeggiation. Holy shit. And the sweeps. Fuck. See, if they just got rid of that and just kept the I would love it. Oh, the bass drum sounds nice. Said goodbye. That sounded very Dream Theater-ish there for a second. Okay. Like the stuttering going on in the double bass pedal. I like this riff. Ooh. Dude, I had this after the Between the Bury Me song, but it's getting better. I think this is going to surpass the Between the Bury Me song. Probably because there's more clean vocals like this with an actual melody. And I do like some of the riffage that's coming up. I like that. Is that the end? I like that ending. I think that's the end. Okay, so that wraps us up. I literally had the Between the Buried Me song ahead of this one from the beginning, but then it just got better and better and better. Save the screaming, but the screaming was better than I think the Between the Buried Me screaming overall, although it's pretty even. But it had more of a melody to it. I thought the riffage was really good, driving at the end, and I like that little cool ending, like that. So that kind of put it above the Between the Buried Me song. But for all you Between the Buried Me people that are going to be butthurt again that I don't like them, I do like them. I just don't like the one factor of his screams, which I said on every fucking Between the Buried Me song. Except the one, I think there was a couple we've had that were absolutely clean vocals and I loved it. Don't get butthurt about this in the sense that I still, if you think about it, put in context, we had 3 other songs by Manowar, and I still, even though that one factor kills the song for me, put it above the 3 songs that started this set. That should say something to you, okay? So, just keep that in mind. Keep it in context, people. All right, so, I don't love them, Herman, but as I said, I would rather have deeper goblin growls than the high-pitched screams, because the high-pitched screams to me is like, I am a little pissy boy trying to sound cool, but I don't because it's high-pitched. At least have some fucking nuts and balls about your screams, where it's like, which is why, what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? The famous one he did, like, I can't remember his name. He did the growls with the girl from Charismatic Voice, and they, I think, are having a secret affair that everyone knows about except her husband. Will Ramos, is that his name? Yeah, Will Ramos. I'm not going to sit there and listen to Will Ramos. Ramos? I don't know how to say his name. I'm not going to sit there and listen to him, but I give that dude like a lot of credit just for the sheer fact of like the talent he has to like control those kinds of vocals. There, to me, it's not just like one note, which is what I feel like Between the Buried Me singer does a lot. He just goes, it's just like this one note that he just kind of goes, where at least Will kind of goes, he like controls it more. It's more technical. It's more whatever. So, yeah, I would prefer that, even though, again, I'm not saying I'm going to go listen to Will Ramos songs. But if it's going to have to be that kind of growling, I want more control, technique, and deeper than the high-pitched screams that are just like someone fucking screaming bloody murder when they're getting killed. That's what it sounds like to me. All right, enough of me trying to defend myself from the Between the Buried Me people that are going to be butthurt no matter what by this. So, yeah. All right, you guys have a great Saturday, and go Bucks. Thank you, guys, and we'll see you on Monday night. I need to actually put that up because I forgot that I didn't put that up on this stream channel or on the YouTube channel, but the actual Excel doc list is up to date. And by the way, I did see on Discord, I saw Feedy jumped in the Discord real quick, and you guys were like, Feedy, you got to come back. And he's like, oh, well, I'll try. I don't think he's coming back. But Feedy is the one who started the whole fucking Excel document thing in the first place. So you got to come back, Feedy, if you watch this. All right. Peace out, y'all. Later.